Hi guys. Really, I wanted to talk about how we associate volume to different people and our training programs. So I think the word volume kind of confuses people, and they assume the volume means lots and lots and lots and lots of reps for many hours every single day. Now that may be true, however, for some individuals or some specific training types, or for a determined period of time, you know, so that you have a periodization of intense volume. But on average, okay, the first thing we need to do is work out what is your minimum required volume to achieve, progress, or grow. Once we find that, okay, then we progressively increase a little bit of the time. Okay, that is to avoid plateaus. So what happens is a lot of people, and I see this between gym pals and that, they look at the very experienced guys, okay, and they'll see that experienced guy may be training for 2 times a day, 3 times a day, plus cardio and lifting very heavy, and a beginner will try and jump straight into that program. It'll do about 2 weeks, burn out, and achieve nothing. Because it's not consistent, you can't progress, you don't have a linear increase of energy and adaptation, and perhaps the food that you're eating isn't quite right for that volume and the muscle isn't ready. So it is important to understand what the minimum required volume is in order for you guys to achieve. Once we've done that, okay, we find out what the maximum required volume is, and then we're playing those within that range, okay? So that's how we find an optimal amount of sets. Now, these sets can be spread across the week. So you could have a day where you do a lot of volume on legs, or you could split that load across 3 days. So the leg gets maybe 3 sets done on a Monday, 3 sets on a Wednesday, and another 4 sets on a Friday. And that still allows you to have 10 sets of volume across the week, but the load is different, the recovery is different. Against having 10 in one day. So there's lots and lots of strategies. So please, if you guys are interested in finding out more, just drop us a DM and be happy to help.